Hello, crew members. This is Thaylock Gaming, and I'm bringing you back online with the Planet Crafter. Now, I was doing a little bit of exploring. I got 10 Warden keys. Not sure if this is the right amount. I kind of forgot what the note said. I thought it was 9, so maybe I found one more. But while I was exploring a little bit, I wanted to bring you to a location. I'm going to go put these away for now because I was looking through a note and I realized it wasn't a warden note. It was a planet crafter note, and I located a spot where I overlooked it. It was in a very conspicuous spot that was. I just want to bring a teleporter because it's kind of far. It might be a lot of loot. I'm not sure. It's not entirely far. It's basically at the dust crater. I think this might be another meteorite. Let me go wait a second here. I've been getting a lot of these meteorites that are plasma. There are these guys, the Pulsar Quartz. There's only one that ever gets sent down, so I just wanted to do that. Let's let this kind of run a second, and I'll give you a brief overview of what we got. Now, I did add some stuff, and I kind of forgot to show you a couple things. So I do have this new area off to the side here, and I have this genetic extractor with a fridge. I probably could put another thing there, but I think the fridge looks cool. So I found a few of these genetic traits. I moved them into here, and I got a few more just kind of out here. I think this one was from a bee, and this one was from various other little larvae here, because you can only really get them off of certain things. You can kind of see what you can get. But yeah, that's kind of cool. We'll play with that in a little bit once we kind of get I think that's the splicer later on. All the larvae are filled up in here. Ooh, look at that, more silkworms. Gotta expand out the farm a little bit. And I did do a slight little update to the living space up top. So I do got a little shelf put in, and this is one of the sinks that I got from the Rex, and a few little floating flower pots. Pretty cool, you know, kind of neat. And out here, I might have passed by this and you might have seen it, but I'll just show it off to you. I got a little burn pit with a couple chairs, so we can relax while we're just hanging out, killing some time. So I think it's really cool. Yes, you can burn yourself if you go flying over it, so you have to be kind of careful with that. And I did get a few more of these. Where are they? These guys. Those are the ecosystems. I kind of put them out around the jungle that's coming out here a little bit. They help with the plants just a bit, a little bit with the insects. The insects is going at a pretty good pace. You can see here we're doing pretty good. We're up in the trillions now. So that's our next unlock will be at 1.25 trillion terraforming index. So the animal shelter will be really cool. I'm looking forward to that. And with the biomass, you can see it's moving fairly quickly. Animals are doing pretty good. Insects are kind of stagnated a little bit, so I keep throwing out those butterfly farms and sending up some of our where are they? Yeah, I keep making bee rockets. Make our bee rocketeers. So I got a little bit of this honey food. Now this stuff is great. I love this because it reduces thirst, and I just have it in an auto crafter over here. So the only problem we're running across is the beans are not being made so much. So We got lots of food. Don't really have to worry about it too much. I just like to have it with me because it reduces the amount of water you need to drink, and you can double up on it if you are pretty low with food. You can just double up, and it makes it even slower for water requirement. So anyway, as I was saying before, uh, I was looking around for those warden keys. Now they do pop up kind of anywhere, and you don't know really where to look. It's just kind of random. I kind of get a gist, like it's almost like you get a feeling that one is going to be around the area. So I came up here and I was looking around, and I mean, like, these are, look at this. This is really cool looking. I really love that. Oh, there you go. Is this another one? I think this is a new one. Nope, this is one I grabbed. Okay, so yeah, I just came up here. I looked. I'm like, oh, there's one. And I looked over there, found another one. Now there's a really cool spot over there, and I might throw that teleporter down just because the spot makes me feel like this is a nice vacation spot. Like when I want to get away from all the stuff around there and just let the time run a little bit. It's next to an ocean. You can kind of see it. You can see this is all ocean. It just it goes endless, and this little island right here is just a perfect little spot, like a little sanctuary that I might put a teleporter in and like a single chair and just have it face the ocean, and it just looks really cool. But I was running around, I was looking at my phone, and you see there's a flat spot right over here. You see those? You can kind of see them. They're solar panels. And now I was looking around I was thinking, well, maybe this spot is a warden key spot, and there it is. There's another one. So that's 11 warden keys so far. But I was looking at that spot, and I'm like, I got the coordinates for negative like 520 or something like that, and 1500, and look at that. Here's another spot to go underground. So let's go down a little bit and see what this has. Now there was a couple doors in here I just blasted away with the deconstructor, but after I started coming here, I'm like, I'm gonna go wait and bring you guys on. So I haven't gone much further than this. There's a little bit of oxygen, where you're probably meant to find this a lot sooner. But I mean, that place was a big dust bowl. It was hard to see anything while you were down there, and the water wasn't present. So look at that. They got a communications thing over here. They got Terra tokens. Yeah, see, this is definitely something to find later on. Here is a message. Looks like it's been Iklos was attempting to send messages multiple times. That's probably why he has this thing down to repair it, or it was pulled down and the system stopped trying to send stuff. So let's see. So we got bacteria sample for a little bit of fertilizer will be nice. Explosive powder. Take that. I can sell these. See what else. Sell the rods. The rods are really a real good product to sell because it's like the miners are just automatically doing stuff. And they fill up all the time. Don't really need obsidian. I could use the mutagens, but for now. Oh, look at that. Another genetic trait. Size 5. I'll take that. So yeah, this is obviously a much later thing. I'll go check that in a second. So I did try another portal with a tier 5 hardness 3 wreck. So that should still be active. I never deactivated it. So oh, okay. We got some servers here to break down. What are you? You're just a creator that's broken. Here's a class. Okay, so how many days have I spent on this planet? I can't tell anymore. Does my family even remember me? I miss them so much. I miss everything that is not a red rock at this point. Is somebody waiting for me back home? Is there really any chance of me getting out of here? I'm doing my best to survive, and I'm getting better and better at it. Maybe some help will come. Maybe they'll send a rescue team. There's no way nobody's looking for us. Looking for me. 3041 A class. So, got a blueprint. Let's see, I'm going to take that super alloy since we're getting kind of full. Take the rocket, can use that. The tier 3 mutagen. Okay. So, let's see. Oh. I think we're going to get some meteorites. Getting a little bit of weird. So I think that is back up. Let's go head back over here. So that's that way. Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys. Which room do I got? Not a lot. So that's the 4 of those. I'll put these iridium rods back in there. We got and the iron. We don't need that. I mean, like I have so much iron that I've been destroying it because it's just I have like a full tier 2 thing of it. So let's see. Back further down into a little sleeping quarter with Pulsar Quartz. Thing glowing, a little night light for him. Oh, look at that. Little golden effigy. So get another genetic trait. Get some of these rods. What if I just stayed here forever? I found enough ice to drink, and my crops are getting bigger and bigger. I successfully set up an energy source with a few solar panels, and for now, at least, I can finally have a bit of comfort. Could I spend all my life by myself? Do you need company to live? Will I die alone? There's something really strange about this planet. I can't put my finger on it, but the more time I spend here, the more I want to stay. It's nonsense. So he has a couple of these grow-in deals. Little pod. Yeah, that's found his living quarters. So we know we found the one guy dead, but I don't think we found E-Class dead anywhere. So not yet anyway. No new coordinates, at least from what I can tell. I don't think I missed any rooms here. Oxygen, a few other things, some rockets. What's this? Nothing. Okay. So that's the way back up. He really built himself a pretty big structure. Let's see. I think we read this one, yeah? Yeah. So we'll just head on out now. But I found that, I wanted to share that because I did follow the one coordinate, and then I realized that the warden coordinates are to a completely different location. So since we're so close to there we go. Have a little lunch. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about water too much. Probably one of my favorite things to eat out of that stove thing. So I'm just gonna go put down a little. I need to get way more Terra tokens. We only have the 1700, which is, you know, pretty good if you ask me, because you can only get like 7 for fabrics and stuff like that. And I'd probably have to do what Crewman Randy said, is have multiple trade rockets and send those guys up constantly with big old farms constantly working on those things, you know. Like, these things do sell. You can sell the rockets, you can sell the rods. They're only 8. Rockets are 13 because it takes uranium to make them or whatever, but yeah, this is, I was just wandering around here looking for more hidden warden things. And you can see this place it's kind of nice. It's very deserty, but very sandy. It's like a big beach. But then I saw this, one of these islands over here. I think it might have been this one I was just sitting at, and I'm like, you know what, this is really nice. Because you can see you're right on the edge of like a giant ocean. And I don't even know if you can make it over here without melting a bunch of stuff. Oh, we got the tier 2 aquarium now. Sweet. What does that take? Ooh. Okay. That looks like that's something that you're gonna have to stick in the water. It looks like a big bubble. So anyway, I just found this area. This little island. And it's just, you know, just a little island, but look at the view of this. It's just so cool. You got the waterfalls, you got the ocean off in the distance. With the big rocks in the back, when you can see all the different types of planets that are circling us. And I'm like, you know what? I got enough power. I got enough stuff. I'm just going to put, just for fun, a teleporter here. Just so I can come back here whenever I feel like it. And I'll just call this the island. And, you know, set up like a couple, like a little burn thing. Like, let's see, just some, you know, just some for like a little fireplace. You know, a little cozy chair, go make some smart fabric. You know, just spend a little time to make the place look kind of nice. You know, put a couple area lamps around. None of those big work lights, just some little glowing things. And just come over here every once in a while whenever I'm like waiting for something to build up, or I just want to kill some time. Waiting for things to kind of build up a little bit on the index. And I'm tired of running around or whatever, but I think that looks cool. I think it's a real neat spot, and I just wanted to share that. I wonder if any of you have a little frivolous vacation spot that's just put down and just use a little bit of that neat equipment that we found. Let's go check out this blueprint. Tier 3 deconstruction? Really? Well, I didn't know there was something else that we needed for Tier 3. I'll go make that right now. I got plenty of Blazar and Magnetar. So, well, not a lot of Blazar. I'll have to go back to the Rainbow Cave because we got some Blazar and Magnetar. I'll just go over here and make that Tier 3. And I haven't found anything that the Tier 2 didn't unlock, so that's kind of surprising, to be honest. And look at that, we got another effigy. We have to make another trophy case. So we got like, yeah, I got a bunch of mushrooms up at the rover in here, but this should probably have to take those back myself because I didn't really set those to grab all the our little drone friends should. Do I have this? Yeah, supply everything. And I think I have this for rods. Yeah, so it's just they're full right now. Should probably take some of these to sell. There we go. I got enough iridium. I can afford to get rid of the rods, and if I need some, I'll just make some more. Yeah, you can see the portal's still full, but I really didn't find too much over there, you know. So it's kind of I don't know. I could show it to you real fast. I did have the rover in there at one point, and really it just kind of gets in the way now because it's just like I can fly around much more easily. Like I brought the rover because I was like, oh, this place is big and open, but the rover was just getting, once you get out of like this general area, the rover kind of has a problem like hitting all the rocks and going over stuff. So this is the ship I found. You can't get in here in any way that I can find. There's no hatches, there's no spots to blow up. I checked underneath the water. It's just ship. There's like nothing underneath here. So I did go over this direction because there is another. Like, see, you can't. And I'd be like, if there's a way to get up top. I haven't found it, but there might be a way to get up there somewhere. But as far as I can tell, there's no vines or anything like that. I could try to build something to get up there, but So I was looking around here, and I think I found another half of a ship over here. It's somewhere around here. But yeah, you can see how all these little things would kind of get in the way of the rover. So I kind of ditched it back on the planet. But this is the tier 5. Let's see, can you climb that? No. There's tier 5 with loot and level 3 difficulty. So I did find a portion of the ship to climb into, and it was very linear, and I didn't find a heck of a lot of stuff. So you can see here that I'm not really finding any way to get above there. So yeah, if it's like this, it might be like semi-randomized, where you have like one ship you can get into, but another one, you can see the wreckage, but you can't get in there. There's a lot of these hanging around, so they have terror tokens and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna bother deconstructing that because I don't really need the iron, and it's just I'm not gonna. Once I leave here, I assume you can't get back. I don't think it's gonna be bringing you back into the system again. Whoop, ow, didn't mean to do that. But, yeah, as you can see, there's that one ship, but there's another one that was kind of off in the, a little bit closer to the portal, kind of the opposite side. Yeah, because there's nothing here to get into. It's like you can't. I climbed all over this thing, and oh well, there we go. Heck yeah! All right, cool. Let's take a quick look. I don't know. This isn't even the main ship. This is just a little another area. Can't open that. And with my tier 3 deconstructor. Because I think I might have looked in here and I'm like, well, there's nothing to find. There's like surprisingly empty. Like, there we go. Take some terror things. The tier 2 stuff's nice. Don't need the seeds. We got lots of that. Another 100 terror tokens. Which you don't think is a lot, but that's like over 10 of those. Oh, I think it deconstructs a lot faster. That's way quick. Deconstruct a cozy chair. Can use that fabric because I'm going to use that on the island. Let's see. Take the tokens. That. I got so much of this now because I got the miners going. That's no longer a problem anymore. So yeah, this is 2 wrecks. There were this one obviously that I looked around. Apparently, I didn't go far enough. And then there was another one that was just completely in the ground. It was loaded with explosives, and I was like, I don't know why you need so many explosives. There was probably 20 of them in there. So it's... Oh, there's another effigy. That's kind of cool. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. What can I dump off? I can get rid of some of these rods and take these Pulsar. Those are way more... I think you can sell them for more. Yeah, you can sell them for more if I wanted to, but you can make even more teleporters and stuff. With the amount of stuff we have, we can put teleporters everywhere. And, oh, this is kind of like a nice little green room. Let's say there's a solar. Yeah, lots of solar. You know, they haven't really have a major use yet. Open you up and just drop you. Padunk. Let's see. Get rid of you. Oh, look at that. Well. Ooh, some frog eggs. Well, let's see. Get rid of these rods since I can make those by the millions now. Okay, so now we can go get a fuel cell and open that up, and that might open up some doors to some more fancy stuff. Well, since I am pretty full up, let's see if we can head on back. Let's see. Oh, look at that. There's another effigy. There's another little guy. Oh, a bonsai pot? Oh. I'm going to drop that rod and get that. Hopefully that will... Yeah, I want that blueprint. I don't care about this. Alright. Get that out of here. There we go. Yeah, some more frog legs. Very cool, very cool. So I'll go head back to the planet, and I'll bring you guys back online when I dump off the stuff and try to figure out my way out of here. It's not that way. Okay, crew, I'm bringing you back, and I'm back in the ship. Got myself a fusion energy cell to go plug into that reactor, but I made another turn in here and I found this big broken spot. So I wanted to bring you along so we can take a quick look into this. Kind of has a little bit of cool looking sun rays coming from the crack in the ceiling, and there's a chest here. So got production, rocket engine, and that. Don't really need any of this other stuff. A flare might be useful. I might drop that so we don't get lost again. That was kind of annoying to get back. Hard to find our way out of this little maze-like area. I guess the higher the difficulty, the longer it's going to take you to get out. So let's see if I can go. Ran down this corridor. I think there. Oh, look at that. I haven't found any keys yet. Let's see. Those are usually out and about in the world, so... This one? Aha, here we go. So we can go add the key to this door. Oh, we need a second one. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye out for that then. That might open up when I put that in the reactor, the cell. So, let's see. I know I just kind of ran in here, and before I knew it, I was in the back. So, I think this is the way that I was able to get out. So there's that room. And yeah, so I'm going to leave this right here, this flare. So hopefully that will stay lit and it'll grab my attention. And yeah, and leave another flare here. So let's go deconstruct that. Yeah, much faster deconstruction. Grab another flare just in case. Oh, are you a quasar? I'll take you. Yeah, I think that's what it is. It doesn't break down other stuff. It's just a lot faster. Aha! There's that other key, so we can now get into that locked room. Take all them tokens. Take all this stuff until we can trade it off for other things. Another flare, more pulsar. I'm taking another mutagen. I think this is the way to that locked room. Exercise area. Haha, there we go. So let's go put this second key in here. Get access to the room. I'm going to save real fast. I haven't done that in a while. And let's see. Tons of Terra tokens. Delicious. Look at all this stuff. Take that and the genetic trait and the osmium rod. Take all the terror tokens, that. And I do have the latest, the tier 6 backpack, so I don't think there's anything bigger than this, unfortunately. Luckily, I can just use those tokens right away. So, okay, so let's get rid of some of the iron. Don't need that. Oh, I definitely don't need you. What's in here? More terror tokens. Take that. Suppose I can leave this back and take that circuit board instead. Mutagens are no big deal. You just, even the tier 3s are like nothing. So let's go try to find that reactor room and get some doors open and at least see if they got more terror tokens to grab onto. Because now 26,000, I think I can get that that big living quarters thing. Is really the only thing that I care about that much. Oh, I already got trash cans. This goes even higher. Look at that. It's like a big old mess hall. Just junk all over the place. Look at that. Another Blazar. I'm gonna start dropping those flares. Yeah. Take the crystals and stuff. Since the flares are just kind of useless little light sources. I mean, I don't know how long they last. Can't be too terribly long. Even up higher. Oh, I just gotta break this down. Oh, okay. Some fridges. More terror tokens. Oh, the Blazar. Nothing in the fridge. Oh, you can have a countertop, and I did get countertops. I just didn't make any yet. Okay, so there's nothing else down here. Yeah, there's nothing else down here. So let's kind of skedaddle. Inventory is full again. Should probably make one of those. Don't have any super alloy. Could have just put one of those containers out there. It'd be a lot faster than running back and forth, back and forth. Okay, so here's the exit. Yeah, there you go. There's the deal. So, heck, I don't know where the. I might just. Oh, wait, no. Okay. I might just leave this for myself to just finish exploring because it's just so big. I don't want to have you guys sit here for half an hour while I'm digging through empty corridors trying to find a thing. So, yeah, that's the way in there. So what I'll do is I'll probably just finish this up. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be another room with some terror tokens or something like that. I doubt there's going to be much more in the way of unlockables. So I'll go take these back, and yeah, it's not that way, it's this way. And what I'll do is I'll probably make that new aquarium and finish off the episode making that. So just bear with me while I get back through the portal and dump off another load of stuff. Hopefully I got things mapped out so that the drones know what to do with them. But we'll go from there. So just I'll bring you back online in just a moment. Well, I'll be. Guess we got another Pulsar meteorite coming on in. These happen ever so often, and they're super duper slow, so you can easily get squashed by them because you can run right in front of them. So as you see, Get a little bit of Pulsar Quartz from the sky. I found these things are coming in a lot recently. I've had about 5 of them show up since the last recording. So that's why I'm not too afraid to make teleporters and even more of these various tools that need them, including the, was it the fusion generator? You can get another, should make another one of those just to clear out some of the Pulsar Quartz I keep getting, because I was having a problem before thinking, oh no, I mined them all up, and nope, there is apparently a million of them floating around out here, and I nearly got hit by one because I heard some rumbling, and I happened to be away from the computer for a second, and I was like, what the heck? And I came running in here because I heard it on my speakers, and I nearly got squashed by that thing, so I had to go diving out of the way like someone avoiding a truck. But yeah, so I got the you can see in the top left there, I got the recipe pinned, so I just need to get myself, I think that's a tier 2. Yeah, and tier 2. Let's see, that's squash. I think I'm super low on, I guess, not so much anymore. Good, I must have put those in there. And algae, and 2 methane. Methane was causing a problem. There was, yeah, see, methane, I don't know what the heck. I got the thing right here. Yeah, it's just they're not moving it. Did I tell you to? Oh, goodness. I think I removed it around and I forgot to tell them to grab the methane from there. That's why. Because I think I couldn't get to it because there was like a tree that popped up inside of it. So I moved it around and forgot to do that. Now I just need to get phytoplankton A, B, and C. I think those are. So let's go check our little farm here. Let's see, A, B, and C. Okay, well this is going to be kind of big. Let's see how this thing looks. Oh. There we go. And guess I need to make myself an entryway. A living compartment door. No big deal, that's just right over here. This should have plenty of stuff in here when I'm not making super alloy. I got all the main stuff now getting dug up everywhere, so. Oh, okay. This is, I don't think it's supposed to do that. Let me see. Let me, maybe I can make it off of the back here. I need to get a few more of these things to go out. Oh yeah, the fish farm. I'm gonna take those fish eggs out. They're not the greatest fish eggs. I mean, they're only 100. So let me go grab a few more iron to get our, I don't know, pier out a little bit further. I don't know, that should be enough, I think. Just want to make sure I got enough to make the doorway. I'm getting tier 4 rockets jetpack pretty soon, so that will be kind of fun, I think. Oh, let's see now. I can probably get rid of this thing. I don't really need that much algae anymore. There we go. Okay, now let's make this neck look kind of nice. Okay, okay, good. Let's get the door in there. Yeah, a little bit of watch your step. But yeah, this looks cool. Okay, okay. Let's go throw some of them fishies in there. Yeah, they do kind of swim out of the water for a second. But I can get another one going on here and just have a series of these things. Make the whole lake kind of bubble up with those things. Cool. So, let's see. Can probably borrow some of these. I'll take the chrome and an allure. There we go. I got a fully functional Tier 2 aquarium. And that's 4 animal grams a second. And this one is... Oh, there we go. A little bit of insects, a lot more animals, and a tiny bit of plants, tiny bit of oxygen. And, you know, like 3 times as much power. But hey, you know, this is a huge aquarium. Make this place look like that weird cloning water world like in Star Wars, one of the prequels, if you remember that. Where they're basically just a ocean world with all the lightning and the giant floating structures. So, cool. I think this looks kind of neat. I'm gonna try to add a few more of these things. I can get behind the fishies. So, thank you for spending your time with me today. I hope you liked what you see, and I hope you liked hanging out with me. This is Thalok Gaming signing off. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. And let's go end it off on just staring out at the ocean on our little personal island. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Take care for now. Bye-bye.